Hello and welcome to Yoga Therapy, made possible by UCLA Health's Integrated Medicine Collaborative. My name is Julie and I'm here to be your guide today as we explore what we can do to change how we're feeling. It's going to change anyway, but we're going to see what techniques we can't use to bring about a sensation of calm and peace. So let's start by coming to a seat on your chair. And today will be standing options or entirely practicing on the chair. So we know that anytime we come to a seat, we tend to feel calmer. Anytime the head is closer to the floor because it has less distance to fall. We're also connecting the tailbone to an object. Let's move the flesh away from the sitting bones so that the tailbone gets a better connection and press the hips into the chair. So you'll feel this tilt upward of the pelvis region. Let's make sure we're sitting up tall, sitting with dignity, knees on top of ankles, shoulders on top of hips, head on top of the heart. And let's use temperature today, temperature to help us ground further. So notice we use the body first. Now we're going a little deeper into the sensation that we call temperature. Noticing the temperature of your head. Release a lot of heat here, and now bringing awareness to the temperature of your feet. So there are these microclimates. Now bring awareness to where the body is clothed. And the temperature there. And now bring awareness to where the body is exposed, where the skin is exposed to the air. So we use these techniques, we use this centering technique, including the somatic sensation of temperature, to come more into the moment. When we are in the moment, when we are in the present, we are indeed reducing stress. Bring awareness to your breath, noticing first the unassisted quality as you begin consciously breathing in and out through the nostrils. The breath is initiating in the abdominal region. Remembering that when we breathe abdominally, we are not only reducing stress, but we're increasing lung capacity, reducing anxiety. All of this happening with the diaphragmatic breath. Let's stay here for about 30 seconds, focusing on the breath. Notice you've chosen a rhythm and a pace. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth if you find it there, and the upper teeth from the lower teeth. As we transition now to the gentle stretches, remember that we use the breath to connect the mind to the body via the neck. It's like a bridge. So let's start by inhale, lift the chin, and exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Continue on your own with the gliding motion.
Wing right now.
And the next time the chin comes up, let's hold the chin here. And here we're going to add further, bringing a clenching to the jaw and making a broad, wide smile. It'll feel like a fake smile. You're still breathing in and out through the nostrils. And notice that opposite here, the tension in the jaw with the fake smile and the smoothness of the breath. One more like this here. And with your exhale, release and come to ease. Bring the chin to the chest, using the weight of the head to release tension in the back of the neck. And see if you can't soften a little here, maybe in the shoulders, still keeping both hips connected to the chair. On your next inhale, return to the neutral posture and sigh it out. Two more like that, inhaling. Last one. Now you have the option of staying in the chair or coming to standing, either the standing mountain pose or the seated mountain pose. Let's flip the palms away from center. Fingers are spread wide. Open up the chin, looking up. And on your exhale, bring the hands to the thighs. If you're seated, slide the hands down. And if you're standing, bring the hips back as if you're going to take a seat. So this is our opening flowing sequence here. With the inhale, opening, and with the exhale, flexing and folding. Continue on your own. Remembering that with the inhale, the chin comes up. With the exhale, the chin comes to the chest. One more like this. As you return to neutral, return to the mountain. Let's isolate the muscles of the neck here. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, tilt the head toward the right corner. Inhale, center. And exhale, bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, center. And exhale, back right corner. Inhale, center. And exhale, lift the chin. Inhale, center. Exhale, left corner. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left front corner. Inhale, center. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, center. And sigh it out. Take a few breaths here. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Inhaling and exhale, center. Inhale and exhale, left front corner. Inhale, center, and exhale, left wall. Inhale, center, and exhale, left back corner. Inhale, center, and exhale, lift the chin. Inhale, center. Exhale, right back corner. Inhale, center. And exhale, right wall. Inhale, center. And exhaling, right front corner. Inhale, center. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, center. And exhale, sigh it out. A few more inhales and exhales here. And let's involve the shoulders next because they are the neighbors of the neck and they are certainly affected. Let's rotate the right shoulder, isolating. With the inhale, shoulder comes forward and up. With the exhale, back and down. If you'd like a little bit more, keep that right elbow slightly bent as you make a wide circle here, knowing that both options are correct. Heading in the opposite direction now. Inhale back and up, and exhale forward and down. Either getting a big swing here or rotating, really isolating the right side. A few more here. As you return to the center, take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Going to the other side now. Now this side might feel different. Remember the dominant side. So if you're right-handed, we tend to be tighter on our dominant side. And of course, the opposite will be true if you are left-handed. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you come down. Let's head in the opposite direction now. Inhale back and up, exhale forward and down. A few more in this direction. As you return to the neutral posture, bring the hands by the side of the legs or grabbing onto the chair if you're seated. We're going to create space between the ankles and the knees, coming into a wide stance. But we still want to make sure that tail is tucked. So sometimes we have a tendency of reaching the chin forward, tightening up the glutes here. If you're standing, bring a bend to the knees, feet are facing forwards, and the hands are resting lightly on the thighs. Take a deep inhale here, and on your exhale, bring the right shoulder toward the left knee. Inhale, center, and exhale, left shoulder toward the right knee. Continue on your own. Try to keep the cervical spine, that's the spine in your neck, in alignment with the thoracic spine. That's the spine we normally think of in our back. Inhaling and exhaling through center. And try to bring some fluidity. Not really stopping in the middle, but pausing. The next time the right shoulder comes to the left knee, we're going to hold the pose. Check in if any other body part is tensing or tightening. Maybe the tongue is reached up. Maybe the upper teeth are to the lower teeth. Take a deep inhale here. And with your exhale, if you're standing, straighten the legs. Maybe bringing the right hand down to the floor, maybe not. Let's see if we can't intensify the twist here, bringing the left hand to the left hip. Still consciously breathing in and out. You can stay here or you can lift the left arm up, setting your gaze either on the floor, the left side, or all the way up. And breathe. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, let's return to the center. Hands are on the thighs if you're standing or seated. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, we're going to fold forward. Hands stay on the thighs, below the knees, maybe reaching toward the floor. In the wide stance, if you're standing, the legs are straightened without locking out the knee. With your inhale, the belly comes away from the spine. With the exhale, pulling it back. Let the head hang here. More for the neck, nodding the head yes. Bringing the heart above the head. This tends to have a calming effect. Bring the hands to the thighs as you slowly spiral up one vertebra at a time. And here we are back in the standing pose. Wide stance. Let's bring the hands to the thighs. And let's bring opposite shoulder to opposite knee now. So the left shoulder is going to come toward the right. If you're standing, remember to have a bend in the knee here. So here is our first level for the twist, which is good. Let the hands rest lightly. We don't want to dump on the legs here. You can stay here, which is good, or you can bring the left hand down to the ground, which is also good. You can also straighten out the legs. If you're standing, bring the right hand to the right hip, maybe reaching up. And what would you like to do with the neck? Down at the floor, side of the room, all the way up, wherever you are, 3 deep inhales and exhales. Little harder to breathe here. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, bring the hands back. Let's add some moment here. With your inhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms all the way up. And with your exhale, swan dive down and come into the fold. Hands on the thighs, again on the shins, maybe on the feet or the floor. And let's shake the head no here, bringing same ear to same shoulder. And then coming back into the fold. And breathe. If you're standing, tuck the chin to the chest, hands to the knees, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. As you heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, and come back into either the seated mountain or the seated or the standing mountain pose. Let's bring some arching now. So mostly we fold forward during the day, mostly in our lives, that's what we do. We're going to cultivate the opposite here. With your inhale, lift the arms up and arch. And with your exhale, we're going to swan dive down. Bend in the knees, circle sweep, lift up. And exhale, close the pose. Inhaling and exhaling here. We'll do that 2 more times. Drop the hands and reach up and reach back. Hips come forward. Exhale, swan dive down. Bend in the knee. Inhale, circle sweep, reach up. And exhale, press the hands together in front of the heart. Here's a break, a gap, a pause. Last time here, drop the hands, reach up. Hips come forward. And exhale, swan dive. Bend in the knee if you're standing. Inhale, circle sweep, reach up. And exhale, close the pose, hands at the heart. Breathing in and out. Bring the hands to the side of the body. If you're standing, the right foot comes forward. And if you're in the chair, the left leg is going to come back. So you're on the ball of that left foot. Hips are facing forward. So we're coming into a high lunge here. With your inhale, lift the arms, bending that right knee over the right foot, and with your exhale, coming back. So if you're in the chair, same thing without the movement of the legs. Inhale, arms come up, and exhale, they come down. Remember that the gliding motion is really good for nerve health. And let's check in with the pelvis and the tailbone here. You want to make sure that that the tail is tucked. One more gliding motion like this. As you return to the neutral, if you are standing, bring the left foot to meet the right. And if you're seated, both feet on the floor facing forward. We'll do that high crescent pose on the opposite side now, either stepping the left foot forward if you're standing, and if you're on the chair, that ball of the right foot comes down to the ground. Both hips are facing forward. This is that high crescent lunge, and the feet are parallel. And here we go. Inhale, bend and lift, and exhale, lower. Both feet facing forward here. Check the rhythm and the pace. It shouldn't be too fast or too slow. We're actually slowing it down today in response to the heat of this early summer day. One more, just like this. As you return to neutral, bring the right foot to meet the left. And let's all come down to the seat now, moving flush away from sitting bones. Little bit of a wide stance here. We're just going to windshield wipe. Inhale center, exhale side. So if you're on ideal if you're on a chair without fabric here, or even if you're on a chair with fabric, you might get a better sensation of connection, hips to the chair. And this should feel really good here after that open twist. Now we're releasing. The next time the knees come to the right, we're going to hold the pose, breathing. Inhale, lift the left arm up. And exhale, reach toward the right. Right hand is resting on the left thigh. Maybe feeling a stretch in that left glute or the left hip flexor. With your next inhale, come all the way up, both knees to center, and exhale. Come to the opposite side. We're going to hold this pose. Sitting up as tall as you can. With your next inhale, reach the right arm up. And with your exhale, reach toward the left and breathe. With your next inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, return to the center and heel, toe, back to the center. Just a little bit more. We're going to lift the right knee up and take it out and tap. Right knee comes back to center and bring it down. Two more on this side. Let's come back to the center and rotate the right ankle. Left and right, right and left. And then come back to center. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Inhale out and tap. Exhale back to center. Two more. Lift the left knee and the left foot and rotate the ankle. And then come back to the center. We'll take one more forward fold. You can stay as you are. If you need a little bit more, you can extend the legs so that the heels are on the ground. With your inhale, circle sweep, reach up. And with your exhale, bring the hands to the thighs, resisting the urge to perhaps go a little further. Shoulders are soft, tongue is released, jaw is down, feet are flexed if your heels are on the ground. And now decide if you'd like to stay there, hinging at the hip, keeping the neck in alignment with the spine. This is a release for the hamstring. And now deciding if you'd like to back off or maybe come a little deeper. Bring the chin to the chest now, C shape in the spine. And breathing. Cooling off physical body, cooling off that heat that often manifests as stress. Taking control. Slowly tuck the chin to the chest as you roll up one vertebra at a time, coming into the seated posture. And see if you can't make this sitting just a little bit more comfortable, maybe pushing back if you're on the edge, resting on the back of the chair. We're going to practice the Spanda Nishpanda now. This is the squeeze and release technique. And with it, we are acknowledging the body's tendency to tense and tighten. And with the exhale, we are releasing, reminding ourselves that dropping into that rest, digest, renew requires our active participation. So let's begin with the limbs, the feet and the legs, the hands and the arms. Inhale and squeeze muscle to bone. Make a tight fist, curl the toes, and exhale, release. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale, squeeze and tighten. Exhale, release, and let go. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one on your own. Without holding the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Take a deep inhale here and squeeze the pelvic floor. And exhale, release it. Inhale, pinch the shoulders up toward the ears. And exhale, release them. Inhale, squeeze the eyes, the lips, the nose towards center. And exhale, let go. Inhaling, squeeze every muscle, toes, nose, heart, pelvic floor, squeezing. And exhale, releasing. And let your conscious breathing go as we move into relaxation, into a single-minded focus. Find the coolest place on the body. The coolest place. It could be a finger or the nose or the eye or something else. Where is the coolest place in this moment presenting? And bring your awareness there. And for the next minute, keep your awareness as best as you can on this part of your body. We'll practice 3 cooling breaths, 3 Shitali breaths to close out the session. And this is another good release for the neck. Folding the tongue front to back or curling it so you make a straw. With the inhale, lift the chin. And with the exhale, pull the tongue in and bring the chin toward the chest. 2 more. The exhale is through the nostrils. Return the head to the neutral position. And once again, get a sense of how you are feeling in this moment with a gentle comparison to how you were feeling when you first logged on about 30 minutes ago. Do you feel more present, less present, equally as present? Do you feel more calm, less calm, or equally as calm? Connecting the mind to the body, throwing in some emotion here as well. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, bring your chin to your chest. One last opportunity at releasing. Also bowing the head to the wisdom of the heart. Press the palms together in front of the heart center. Teacher in me acknowledges and bows to and respects the teacher and the wisdom in each one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Slowly lifting the head, coming back with the eyes blinking open.